Well, let me talk about voter suppression and opportunities to cast a ballot more broadly. The President has been doing all he can, given that he has a Congress, particularly the House of Representatives, led by Republicans, who have been swallowed by extremists in the Tea Party and who simply don't want to get anything done. And so as a result, President Obama has said, I'm not going to make my presidency be different. I'm not going to have my presidency and what we accomplish defined by the Tea Party. So when it comes to college affordability, President Obama signed an executive order last week or 2 weeks ago that said, you know what, we need more young people to be able to have an opportunity to live the American dream and to accomplish their goals. So they're drowning in debt when they finish college, and no one should be faced with tens of thousands of dollars in debt that they aren't done paying off on into their 50s. So his executive order said, you know what, a young person isn't going to be faced when they start paying their loan off with paying any more than 10% of their monthly income. And after 10 years, that loan is forgiven. Because we want to make sure that you get out from under that burdensome debt. President Obama also made sure that when it came to investing in opportunities to go to college, that he did that through increasing the Pell Grant, through making sure that more Pell Grants were available, through adding $1 billion in the budget when we were in charge to HBCUs, so that we can make sure that those that have been left behind for too long have that opportunity to get ahead and to succeed. But on voter suppression and on voter registration, it is so critical that we make sure that while the Republicans continue to throw obstacles in our way, and even John Husted acknowledges that there is precious little, if any, voter fraud that their efforts are designed to combat, even though they continue to say that that's the reason that they need all these voter suppression laws, we're going to continue to focus on making sure that our voter expansion director, Lindsay Langholz, makes sure that we have a network all across the state to create more opportunities. We're going to make sure, like the DNC did when we joined the Ohio Democratic Party in a lawsuit over the final 3 days of early voting that the Republicans eliminated, and we sued to make sure that they would be reinstated permanently, and were successful and won in the middle of June, so that now the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday before the election in Ohio, those early voting days are prepared. One thing I can assure you is that Democrats will be relentless, and President Obama has directed us at the DNC to make sure that we make access to the ballot and the franchise is among our highest priorities, because we know, not just politically, when more people vote, Democrats win, but when more people vote, we have a better and stronger democracy. There is more opportunity, more economic opportunity, more opportunity to make sure that whether it's education or healthcare or the environment or women's rights or energy or foreign policy, when you add more voices, the diversity of the outcome of a decision contributes to a better decision. We believe that, and clearly the Republicans think that it should be homogeneous and decision makers, that it doesn't matter if decision makers look different or come from different experiences. One has only to look at the two sides of the House chamber during the State of the Union to see that our side of the chamber looks like America, and you can leave it to your own judgment what you think their side of the chamber looks like. Thank you all.